Hi everyone, I'm Miss Val and welcome to Story Tots Rhyme. It is normally a story time where we do nursery rhymes, we sing songs together, we play music, we move around a bit. But for April in Poetry Month, I have been showing you guys some really cool poetry and some cool poets. So last time we did Shel Silverstein, and this time I have someone named Jack Prelutsky. Now, he is the Children's Poet Laureate. He was, which means that he was the big person who was in charge of writing all of the poetry for kids. So I picked out some fun poems for us to read together, and I have them right here. So the first one is called I'm Shopping for a Dinosaur. And it says, I'm shopping for a dinosaur. I'd like one small enough to fit into my backpack that's already filled with stuff. I don't want one with pointy teeth or claws of any kind. The dinosaur I'm looking for is difficult to find. I'm shopping for a dinosaur and hunting all around. So far, I'm unsuccessful. It is nowhere to be found. I hear they disappeared before the year that I was born. I'm giving up on dinosaurs. I'll buy a unicorn. And there's the unicorn. Oh. Which would you rather have? Would you rather have a pet dinosaur or a pet unicorn? What do you think? I would rather have a pet dinosaur. I love dinosaurs. The next one is called Because I Don't Like Lima Beans. And it is about this boy's very smart mom. Do you have a very smart mom? Or a very smart dad? Or another grown-up in your life? Let's find out. Because I don't like lima beans, I dropped them in my juice. My mother noticed what I did, and so it was no use. I shyly set my spinach on the floor beneath my chair. My mother's eyes are very sharp. She saw it sitting there. I tried to hide my broccoli behind the window shade. My mother gave it back to me. I was a bit dismayed. Wherever I hide vegetables, she finds them in a blink. It's hard to fool my mother. She knows the way I think. Are your grown-ups like that? Do you ever do something like that? You hide vegetables because you don't want to eat them? Oh, I bet you do. All right. If I were a rhinoceros. You see? Look at how big it is. Whoa. If I were a rhinoceros, I still would be your friend. And if you were a platypus, our friendship would not end. I'd like you as a walrus, camel, cat, or kangaroo. It doesn't matter what you are. I'll still be friends with you. Oh, do you feel that way about your friends too? You'd still be their friend no matter what? What about what kind of animal would you most like to turn into? Could you make the animal noise? You could do meow if you really want to be a cat. Or, what sound does a rhinoceros make? Do you know? I don't know if I know. What sound do you think a rhinoceros might make? Maybe something like rah. Does that sound right? Maybe. Okay, this poem is called I Have a Rat. I have a rat. My rat is nice. It's twice as nice as toads or mice. It likes to sit atop my head and snuggle up all night in bed. Its fur is gray, its nose is pink. It's handsome for a rat, I think. So I don't know the reason that my mother cannot stand my rat. How would your mom feel if there was a rat in the house? What do you think? Or would a rat freak you out too? I think I'd be a little bit scared if there was a rat in my house. But if it was my little friend, then maybe not. Yeah. All right. We're about halfway through of the poems I picked out for you guys. Are you enjoying them so far? They go by pretty fast, don't they? Because rhyming makes it seem like they go a little faster. Do, 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 do. You can kind of sing along and bounce along to them. And also, the ones I picked out are all pretty short. This one is called I Do Not Like November. Do you know November? It's one of the very last months of the year. It's the month before Christmas, and it's the month after Halloween, right? All right, I do not like November. I do not like November. November is no fun. I do not mind the other months, but truly dread this one. It is the month we celebrate Thanksgiving in our land. Alas, I am a turkey. Perhaps you understand. Why doesn't the turkey like November? Do you think you know? Is it because we eat turkeys on Thanksgiving? Oh no! This one is also about a bird. This one is called The Geese Are Honking. You see the goose? He looks a little funny though, don't you think? The geese are honking all day long. They honk and honk, for they have no song. Their honking carries far and wide. I guess those geese have horns inside. It kind of sounds like that, doesn't it? Can you do a geese honk for me? Honk, honk, honk. Can you do it? Really loud? Honk. All right. Ooh, this one's a little bit long, but I wanted to read this to you guys because I'm a librarian. Maybe you'll see what I mean in a second. It is called Look, Look. And it goes, look, look, a book for me, a book all filled with poetry, a book that I can read and read, a book, exactly what I need. Look, look, a book to open wide and marvel at the wonders inside, to sit and savor quietly. Look, look, a book for me. Well, a book full of poetry, that's what we have right here. And this book, there are a lot of books that Jack Prelutsky wrote, but this one is called My Dog May Be a Genius. Do you think your dog is a genius? Or do you think your dog might like a book of poetry too? All right, just two more, guys, okay? This one is called My Sister's Taking Lessons. All right. My sister's taking lessons in learning how to sing. From everything I've heard so far, she hasn't learned a thing. It hurts my ears to listen when she tries to sing a song. For every note that she gets right, she gets a dozen wrong. Her voice is sort of scratchy, and she's always out of tune. I think I'd rather listen to an ostrich or baboon. Her teacher keeps insisting she's improving every day. Unless she sounds much better soon, I'm moving far away. That's a little mean, don't you think? What do you think bad singing sounds like? Can I hear? Can I hear some scratchy, ah, ah, right? Is that bad singing? Maybe. But it's a little mean to say all that stuff about your sister, huh? All right, and I have one very last poem to share with you guys. And I really hope you enjoy it and that you've enjoyed the poetry that we got to read together today. I know it wasn't a ton of stuff. I know it's a little different than what we usually do. No singing and dancing this time. But I really want to share some poetry with you guys through Story Tots Rhyme, especially during Poetry Month in April. So this very last one I'm going to read to you is called I'm Glad I'm Me. And I hope you guys all feel the same way, okay? It says, I'm glad I'm me. I'm glad I'm me. There's no one else I want to be. I'm happy I'm the person who can do the things that I can do. If I were someone else, then I would feel so strange. I'd wonder why. I'm positive that I'd be sad, but I am me, and I am glad. And there's the little boy dancing around because I am me. He is himself, and that makes him happy. Do you feel that way about being yourself? Maybe not every day. I know there are a lot of days where I don't feel that way, but I hope that you can feel that way most days, right? And that only some days you feel a little bit sad and you feel a little bit like you wish you were somebody else. We all feel like that sometimes, right? But anyway, thank you so much for tuning in for a special Story Tots Rhyme for Poetry Month. And I really hope to see you guys next time when we go back to our normal Story Tots rhyme. We'll have more songs, we'll have more movement, we'll have more nursery rhymes, okay? All right. I hope I see you guys next time, okay? Goodbye!